Hi, I'm Bob Kutschbach, the owner and broker of Carleton Realty, and our topic today is going to be home warranties. You see, there's an opportunity when buying a house to buy a home warranty. Oftentimes, 85% of buyers request a home warranty. Most of the time, they ask the seller to pay for it, and oftentimes the seller does. But that's all based on negotiation in the purchase contract. So the question is, why would we want a home warranty? And I want to talk about this from both the buyer and the seller's perspective. The obvious is for the buyer because it protects the mechanicals, typically for 1 year after closing. There is usually a service fee, a trip charge, that is charged by the home warranty company, although some may or may not have that. So when they do respond to fix something, there is a small fee that will be paid by the homeowner, the buyer. But the home warranty covers most mechanicals. So it's going to cover the furnace, the hot water tank, the plumbing, the electric. You should check. It may cover the garage door opener and appliances, the stove, the refrigerator, maybe even the microwave. And that's all detailed in the coverage that you will receive at closing. So the home warranty really is peace of mind for the buyer, especially if you've used most of your money for down payment and closing costs, and you wouldn't really have the money to replace the furnace if it went out, or a major repair. So the only cost you will have is the trip charge. There are limitations, however, as to the total expense of certain repairs. We recently had a client that had a non-traditional heating system, a geothermal heating system that heats and cools from the temperature of the ground. And they submitted a claim, and it was capped out. Okay, there was a maximum, I think, of $2,500. Our client wasn't thrilled until they found out that this was the only home warranty company that even covered geothermal. So even though the owner had to pay an extra $1,000 or so for the repair, at least the $2,500 was covered. So do look into the maximum coverages. Some home warranty companies have much lower maximum coverages than others. But at least it's going to cover the majority of the expense. Now let me talk for a minute about sellers, okay, sellers. And for the most part, people don't think about the benefit of the seller. But some of these home warranties are available the minute you list your property. So if you list your property and something breaks during the listing, well then the home warranty covers it. And if something is found wrong in the home inspection, then the home warranty company covers it. One of my favorite aspects to talk to sellers about is when something breaks soon after the closing, the buyer is commonly suspicious that the seller knew it and hid it. Well, if the home warranty company fixes it, then there's no problem. There's no complaint, there's no lawsuit or anything like that. The home warranty also covers the risk of the real estate agents being blamed for not being careful enough in the sale of the property. And so the bottom line is this: if the home warranty company fixes it, there's no problem. There's no problem for the buyer, there's no problem for the seller, and there's no problem for the agents. So you might look into the type of warranty companies that offer coverage to the buyer and to the seller during the listing period, because those add an added benefit for both parties. Sometimes agents ask for a warranty on the mechanicals. In other words, they ask the seller to promise to fix anything that breaks prior to possession. Well, on a used house, that's a huge risk. You know, you have a 30-year-old furnace and a 15-year-old hot water tank. Who's to say when those might go out unexpectedly? And for the seller to be liable to make those repairs really is unfair. If those repairs had been made before the house went into contract, the seller would have asked for more money from the buyer for the new mechanicals. So one of the solutions in your real estate contract is to ask for the home warranty be put in place immediately after the acceptance of the contract. If the home warranty is put into place immediately after the acceptance of the contract, then the home warranty will cover anything found in the home inspection or anything that breaks prior to closing. So there's another tip on good practices in the real estate business. If you have any questions on home warranties or other real estate matters, please call one of our agents and they'll be glad to help you. Thank you for watching.